Khoiromjari ngasigi Nahaie Phampak ki tangkak asida mayambu taramna okchari malem asi tapna hangtorakle adubu laibak thibadi corona ge laichet asidi loidri maram asina mapancha thokpa matamda cheksinba tangai fade infection asina maram oiraga malem asi chap lepkhiba yadabanina aikhoi pumnamak infection asiga laiminaba tabani aikhoi gi ngasigi ahanba tangkak ki damakta masafa bada mai paklaba barun yumnamna lockdown na hangtorakpada karamna mayokna ribage haibadu Khangminanaba mahaka unajarui.
Fitness industry ga mari leba amasung fitness bu pamjaba singi damakta di gymnasium amasung yoga institutes sing amuk hanna hanglakpasi bakhoi gi yamna nungaiba ama oiri. Bodybuilding gi lam asida mai paklaba amasung award kaya phanglaba Manipurdagi Barun Yumnam mahaki loinabi bodybuilder Momota Devi Yumnam gi Delhi-da masagi gymnasium ani lei sanglaba tha mari gi matungda amuk hanna hanglakpa matam asida aikhoi ga wari saki.
It's very excited for all the sports enthusiasts that the government has permitted to open the gym from 5th of August. But what I just suggested is that all the clients, all the gyms clients must obey the government's rules for the clients, like SOP, like using of hand sanitizer, masks, own towels, water bottles. Everything should carry by the clients, gyms clients. So otherwise it will be a big disadvantage as well as it will be a big trouble for the country.
Barun Delhi-da best of a CRPF ki bodybuilding team gi manager ama oiri mahak force asida ing lishingamaga chamapanga maudra nipanda join tawkibani Bharat ki oina khwaidagi chawa security force asigi support amasung encouragement bu yamna thakachai haina phongdorai.
CRPF give us lots of opportunities for job enrollment, because any person who won national medalists or international medalists, we CRPF giving opportunities to give this CRPF job. Also, CRPF give lot of moral support to the sports person. Not only the moral support, they give our special diet, then our sports kits, gyms equipments, everything that we require for the event, for any discipline. Like we have not only bodybuilding in CRPF, lots of event is there in CRPF. Like I just say few events like boxing, taekwondo, karate, judo, weightlifting, bodybuilding, swimming, athletics. Lots of events are there in CRPF.
CRPF su atai frontline warrior gum makhogi exposure asina henbana tamthiraba virus asidagi infection oibagi chang yamna wangi barunna mahaki colleagues singda warol khara thamli masi frontline ta leiriba personnel singi damakta su yamna chumba wafamni.
Now most of the CRPF, they are all recovered from this COVID-19, and I just want to suggest to my colleagues that always and every time, all the time, must follow the government rules, government guidelines for the COVID-19, like SOP. Every time whenever you go out, use your mask, carry sanitizer, hand sanitizer. After you coming back, wash your hand properly. Keep your uniforms outside your barrack. Keep it in the sunlight. Sometimes, and mostly try to sanitize all the clothes that you wear.
Mahaki CRPF ta permanent secure oiba thabaktagi nathiraduna barungi masal asina mayamna tanariba medal amasung trophy kaya national amasung international tournament dagi fangki.
I participated in many championships since 1993 when I was a child. So I won Mr. Manipur for the first time sub-junior in the year 1994. Then Mr. Manipur junior, senior, Imphal West competitions, junior Mr. India, and many times Mr. India, senior Mr. India. Total 17 national I won in bodybuilding, and 3 Asian championship I won, and I won 4th place in world championship.
Mahakna phangliba trophy sing asi tarai phangba nate barun yamna discipline oiba punsi hingduna lai amadi nongmata exercise amasung mahaki strict diet pu mahakna miss tawkhite. Lockdown manungda gym lonba matamda phau mahak araiba pot gas cylinder oigera atay atopa arumba pot oigera mahak madu sijanaduna exercise tawba lepkhite. Mahakna semjaba body asibu Bharat pumbana pamnari Delhi gi discrimination bu nathairaduna Manipur dagi oiriba mahak asi miyoi kayagi idol oiri.
अतोप राज्य सिंह चांगदमनबदा मणिपुर कोविड पॉजिटिव की मसिंग यामना नेमली दिल्ली की मार्केट सिंह अतोप कोविड पॉजिटिव की मसिंग यामलीबा मफम कयासु सरकार की ऑर्डर की मतुंग इन्ना अनलॉक मरी असिदा हंगनरगले मयाम मपानदा थोकनबा हंगनरगले अमदी अखोगी आर्टिजन सिंगसु सेंतानबा हौरे अखोगी रिपोर्ट.
Lockdown 4 order gi makhada market sing amuk hanna hangdorapasina mayam yamna harauki. Market sing da chatpa amasung shopping tawduna amadi nungai thopagi saktam general public ta uba fangli. Aikogi Nahaie Phampak ki kanguna Delhi gi maming leiraba Delhi hatta chatladuna yengsilubada visitors khara amadi dukan kaya amuk hanna hangdoklamba thengnai. Delhi hatta states kayagi traditional crafts, handloom products amadi acha atha kaya ama yonli. Masida North East ki yamna chawba saruk ama yauri. Manipur gi ukhul dagi artisan Filangam na amuk hanna mahaki black pottery kauna ki potlambu yolamba thengnarai. Mokhoi gumbi artisan sing na lockdown asida thengnariba awaba kaya phongdorai amadi lockdown asina hanglakpada mahaki nungaiba amasung stall asida amuk hanna hangakpasida leiriba mahaki asaba phongdorai. Customer kharana mahaki colorful ethnic wear bu hara harau leirami. Ngahaki matungda Sikkim tourism na chalaiba maming leiraba Tashi Delek food stall da imung amana birthday pangthokpa thengnaki. Atay customer kayana maming leiraba momo, thukpa soup, chowmin amasung atay acha athak kayabu chaduna enjoy tawki. Masida management na safety measure kayabu cheksin na lokhatki. Mayamna market reopen tawrakpada harauba phongdorakpaga luinena outing tawba amasung mapanda jaba miss tawe haina su phongdorai. Hanagi mongadu hongli haiba khangladuna corona gi protocol bu cheksin na ngakladuna chatkadabani.
फैमिली के साथ यहाँ पे बहुत बार आते थे, बट कोरोना की वजह से और लॉकडाउन की वजह से हमारा यहाँ आना नहीं हो पा रहा था, बिकॉज काफ़ी ज़्यादा दिक्कतें हमें फेस करने को मिल रही थी. लेकिन क्योंकि आज मेरी वाइफ का बर्थडे है तो हमने एक सीक्रेट प्लान किया कि हम यहाँ पे सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, बिकॉज यहाँ के सिक्किम के मोमोज़ बहुत फेमस हैं एंड हमें फ्राइड मोमोज़ बहुत पसंद है.
इस सिक्किम फूड स्टॉल पर काफ़ी दिनों से मैं आता हूँ और यहाँ का मोमोज़ मेरे को खींच के लाता है. मैं खुद ना आना चाहूँ, मेरे को मोमोज़ खींच के लाता है. यहाँ का जो इनकी क्वालिटी है वेरी नाइस. और लॉकडाउन के दौरान 4 महीने हमने कैसे बिताए, बड़ी याद आई इन लोगों की. और यहाँ
फोर्थ लॉकडाउन में हम लोग का होटल चालू हुआ है. खाना है मणिपुरी थाली, वेज मोमो, चिकन मोमो, चाउमीन, सूप, थुक्पा है. मैक्टो भी 7 तारीख से खुल गया है. कस्टमर या थोड़ा थोड़ा आना शुरू हो गया है.
भारत की अतई राज्य सिंहदगी हेंदोकलदुना सेंट्रल रिजर्व पुलिस फोर्स मणिपुर दसु मखोंग चेतना लैरी नहाई फंपाक की दमक अखोगी कांगुना CRPF की डायरेक्टर जनरल बु उनदुना वारी वाताई सानजरुई मतेक खरा मिटिंग तामिनसी
सेंट्रल रिजर्व पुलिस फोर्स CRPF की डायरेक्टर जनरल डॉक्टर आनंद प्रकाश महेश्वरी की थबक असी अराइब थबक नत्ते नुमित खरनी ममांग द फोर्स असिगे मरफुगा निथोरक सुबा राइजिंग डे पांगथोकी मसिदा भारत की अकोइबदा लैरिबा लाख अहुमगा लिसिंग कुन मंगा पर्सनल सु सरुक याकी मखोइना इंसर्जन अमदी लोबु थुगाइबा सिंह खक नतना कोविड-19 गा लोइना अते अतोपा चैलेंज कया बुसु मायोकनरी अखोइना डॉक्टर महेश्वरी दा मखोइगी चैलेंज सिंह मरु ओइना वायरस असिबो मायोकनबी मतंग दा हंकी
Besides the challenges we face in each grid, which are different from the adversaries, and like JNK has different sets of challenges, the LWE states have different sets of challenges, and Northeast has yet the different sets of challenges. But during the corona crisis, initially it was difficult, but this force, since it has got the 82 years of experience and it has faced many crisis situations and there are many types of disasters. So that culture is there in a force that whenever any problem, new problem comes, they study the problem and quickly generate a response. So what happened in corona period also, initially it took us some time to understand the nature of the problem and the threat it brings and how it can be controlled. But soon the force learnt. And as you would agree that this is a job which we had to carry on, whether we are in the counterinsurgency grid or we were in the law and order grid. In the law and order grid, we have got the specialized RAF units which help the state agencies. So initially there were certain cases where our response was a bit delayed, but as we picked up and we created our own capacities in terms of learning how we could prevent it, how we could protect ourselves, and when we are infected, then what are the curative methods. We created our own medical capacities. We also, since it is a large force and a large number, even the families needed to be protected. It is more than 12 lakh people. So we started, producing masks and other inventories ourselves.
पर्सनल सिंगबु वायरस असिगा मरी लेनना मसिंग यामना मास्क पुथोपा दरकार लैरिबा डिस्टेंस बु मेंटेन तौदुना बैरक्स सिंगबु रिडिजाइन तौबा खंग नतना भारत पुंबदा पैंडेमिक अमसुंग लॉकडाउन असिदा मायुनरिबा प्रॉब्लम सिंगदसु मफम अदुगी मियोय सिंगबु तेंगबांगबदा मांग थादुना लैरि
We have a culture of civic action programs, and the Government of India, MHA, was kind enough to sanction 10 crores especially for this. So all our people, out of that culture of integrating with the society, helping the society, so they started the anti-COVID programs, right from educating the people. We also distributed the protective material like masks, sanitizers and everything. We also distributed food. In the process, this was a learning for the force also, how to protect oneself and still help the society. And couple of the units went ahead of taking those fumigation equipments and using those equipments for disinfecting the premises, even the roads, the streets on a big way.
कुइरबा मतमदगी नॉर्थ ईस्ट CRPF ना दरकार लैरकपा मतेंग पांगदुना लाकली फोर्स असिना इंसर्जेंसी की प्रॉब्लम खत नतना एथनिक क्लैशेस अमसुंग मनुंगी ओइबा प्रॉब्लम कयादा काउंटर तौरी अखोइना रीजन असिदा लैरिबा चैलेंज सिंगी मतंगदा डॉक्टर महेश्वरी दा हंकी.
So certain states are having law and order issues, certain states are having those counterinsurgency problems where an armed response, where there is a law and order problem, we have the non-lethal response, but where there is a counterinsurgency problems, attack on the forces which are fatal, then we have the counterinsurgency response. So, but we are in total, as I said, integration with the state agencies and other agencies working in some areas where Assam Rifle also working, and so with the army in some areas, and there are certain intelligence agencies also operating. So, it's definitely a good integration, collaboration with all the agencies, and a synergetic response is getting generated. So, it is much in control. And in Northeast, there are certain groups where MHA has taken the lead for the ceasefire operations. There are certain groups under negotiation. There are certain SOPs for either side. So, those are being followed. So, the peace prevails, but we are guarding those situations.
Northeast Counter-Insurgency and Anti-Terrorism School CIATS Silchar Lalay. Mafam asida CRPF personnel singbu advanced training amati lanthingnabam ngamnaba training piri adubu mafam asida su coronavirus asina maram oiduna ahomba kaya lairi. Training asi CRPF personnel khudimakta tangai fadabra amadi training asi ki honglakpa anauba mawongi matangda Dr. Maheshwari da hangki.
That is a facility created long back, and we have the counterinsurgency training. So, this is about studying the patterns of the adversary, preparing our forces, various types of war type strategies, the responses would need to be generated, and sort of a preparedness with respect to technology, the new technologies and how to use them very optimally and effectively. Recently, because of the COVID, now we are turning all those trainings into online with certain capsules which which require a physical training, that we are arranging locally in the battalions or a cluster of battalions forming the regional clusters that now adopted because of COVID.
Northeast drug smuggling asi achawa problem ama oiri. Achawa consignment kaya ama amadi smuggler kaya ama su chang naina phagatli numit khanani mamangda Manipurda drug menace in Northeast ki matang da webinar organized toki. Webinar da wangang kiba Dr. Maheshwari na mahaki concern bu mayam da phongdoki.
That was on the International Drugs Day, and in Northeast we had a couple of catches in the past. And that is the area where some use of drugs is also high. So, the purpose was to generate a response, a awareness that yes, because it is not only that the population are getting diminished in terms of their skill, and they are getting away from the national mainstream, and but this is also a terror finance tool, and that has to be controlled.
UP Cadre की 1984 batch की decorated IPS officer Dr. Maheshwari Mahak writer amasu oiri. Mahak na lairik mayang fongki. Thauna leba police officer ama oina asigumnaba thot nauraba wakhalon cheda phongdopada kayam lukhibagi haina ekhoina hangki.
My writing is my hobby or say pastime, and I have been writing on what I experience. So, what I experienced in my childhood, and when I interpret it here now, looking back in the life, my mother suffered with cancer, so as a caretaker looked after her, and whatever my learnings were, so I wrote a book on that. I wrote a book on my experience in Assam. I was posted as a DIG in Bogaingaon. During that period, I was posted as IG in Srinagar. So, what I experienced in that period, or say I was posted in many districts of UP. So, it was all based on the experiences.
Dr. Maheshwari na aikhoida issue kaya amagi matangda wari saraki. Hairiba sing asi mayamgi mafamda makha tarakpa tangkak singda utsagani. Mahakna asumna mahaki force the pausal piki.
I am proud of Team CRPF. All my officers in Jawan are working with full sincerity, working hard. They have huge experience. I only wish them that please be dedicated, do your work well wherever you are. You are the representative of the government. You are the aspiration of the people.
Matang asida atinba break ama lawjage break asida aikhoigi information na thallaba magazine gi matangda mayamda uchagani ahanba wahai adudi magazine asigi maming asimangni haiziriba magazine asi Imphal gi Thangal Bazar da leiba PC Gents and Company da fangbigani phone number asi su note tausinbiyu 9856084649.
First Word, a complete monthly magazine of the Northeast, read by who's who of the land. Packaging news and current affairs, sports, culture, festivals, achievers, life in Metro, and lots more. Buy the magazine today from stalls across the Northeast and New Delhi at ₹50 per copy, or subscribe for 12 issues by paying ₹550 online. For details, contact 98101 29327.
Ngasigi tangkak asigi loisilakpagi tangkak asida naha oiribi taekwondo player amasung college ki satra oiribi maming lairibi Cameroon yumnamga wari sanabagi tangkak ama.
Taekwondo player Cameroon Yumnam se mayamna tamjaningai uiribi sanagoi amani national junior amadi sub junior level da medal kaya mahakna fanglami atopa sports person kaya gum normal practice and games sananing bana restless oi haina hierarchy.
As a sports person mainly, because I've been more indulged in sports as compared to studies, honestly. Because I've been in this game, I actually do taekwondo, and I've been in this game since I was 10 years old. So I'm very fond of this game, first of all, and I miss doing my regular practice, which I do with my teammates and my coach. I mean, I cannot do the same at home as I do with my teammates and in the arena. In the mat, I do sparring and all.
Delhi University gi maming leiraba Miranda House College ta graduation tawribi Manipuri nupi asi sports quota da admission fangkibani. Mahak Delhi se masagi mayumni haina khalli haina hairaki amadi mahakna ngasi phawa discrimination thengnarakri adugi mahutta mahaki taekwondo gi achievement na mahakpu school amadi college ta star oheli haina hairi.
I got pretty famous, we can say, at school because of tournaments and like teachers keep calling me on stage for my achievement and all, and my friends would be like asking, my classmates would be like asking to see my medal and achievement, like look at me, let me look what it's like or something. I mean, it feels very good and I feel really proud at that time. I love Delhi, I love being here. I mean, I'm just comfortable being here. I've grown up here and it's my home. I mean, I'm more comfortable in Delhi than I could be anywhere.
Lockdown gi matang da satra singi wakhallon khangnaba hotnarubada satri ama oina Cameroon na hairi mahak online class sibu yamna nungai adubu college ki nungai ba singsu miss tawi haina phongdorai. Mahakna yamna chumlaba wafam ama phongdorai madudi lockdown asina aikhoina hanna hinglamba normal punsi adugi magun hengatli hain hari.
Online studies have been a bit useful for us as it's comfortable because we are at home and talking and discussing with teachers and other students. It's good actually. It's comfortable first of all, and we can ask one by one questions and all. I mean, it's good. It's comfortable more than we are in class, but obviously we enjoy much more in class. When we were living the regular life, we didn't actually expect it to happen like this tragedy kind of thing. I mean, we thought our life is not perfect and we worry about every little thing that we should not be like. That doesn't matter anymore because now we see that we miss that we miss our classes even if then we wanted to bunk and enjoy with our friends and all. Now we miss all that.
Ngasigi thauram asi loisilakpagi tangkak adu yausilagle miyamgi feedback nahaiphampak@gmail.com da natraga SMS natraga WhatsApp 9810129327 da ibirau amuka hanna unarasi isabu coronavirus tagi ngakthok tuna thambiyu khoiramjari.